Hello guys, and welcome back to Bittruth with your host Mark Luther. In today's video we are doing a day mining video. Of course, today is the 17th of May 2018, and today our hash rate in the last 6 hours is 1077 solutions per second. The balance is 0.94 USD, and our payments are nearly just constant. Okay, we got a payment nearly today about on the 6 o'clock PM. Okay, and another thing, today is the 17th of May. Okay, and these are the shares. The calculator predicts $103 a month, and speaking of that, the market is now on a downtrend. Now I have a word for everyone who believes in those who say Bitcoin will become $60,000 by 2019 or something like that, or all these predictions. Let me tell you, these predictions are based on current data. So if we're right now measuring the data of the market, they're going to tell you, yeah, maybe it will become 19,000 if it follows this data. And that's highly unlikely. That's inaccurate to say that. Okay, and I actually believe that mistake because I used to even myself tell myself, oh, the price will become even bigger next month. That I'm being honest with you guys, because Bittruth, we're being honest. We're not lying to each other. This is a big community and we need to learn from each other's mistake. And I'm a human just like you, and you're a human just like me. We all have mistakes. But the fact is that I learned a huge lesson from these price predictions that are not based on data, okay, or just based on hype. And this really affects the market. Even now the consensus nearly is ending nearly by tomorrow, I think 18th of May, which is Friday. Still the price didn't pump. Doesn't that just change the fact that you don't trust anyone? I mean, if the data few years ago predicted that the price pump, that doesn't mean that it will happen today. That's the problem with today's world, is because we are so gullible, because we want to see Bitcoin reach $10,000. We're so just impatient. We want this pump so fast, which will result in a huge crash. Okay, so this attitude of getting Bitcoin to $60,000, you need to remove that from your mind. Okay, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't be hopeful, but you should be more careful or you're going to lose your investment. You know, I learned that in cryptocurrencies more over time, and people keep not learning the lesson every time the price dumps, and they're just keep, oh yeah, the price is going to pump next month. Did you hear about the conference happening, or did you hear about Tron's mainnet or something? You cannot guarantee anything. Okay, now Ontology is $6.90. Okay, Neo is nearly $50. Monero is under $200. Everything is literally crashing. And I watched this video from Bitrust. He's a really decent guy from technical analysis point of view, and he predicted over the years, or over at least 1 year, okay, he predicted that the price is going on a downtrend. Okay, and he labeled the barrier, and he just said is it going on a bearish, okay, rather than a bullish. This is the problem why we never will reach huge price, is if we have this attitude of let's get rich fast, you're not going to have a $20,000 Bitcoin anytime again, because this market is manipulated. And what regulation are they speaking about in the SEC and all this government? Because this is all just talk. There's no action. Or all they say, oh, we're having regulations. What they do is they just imply fear on the crypto community, and they buy Bitcoins, they pump the price, and then they sell their Bitcoins. That's what they're doing, okay? And that's how they're manipulating the price in different ways and forms, and they're manipulating every single one of us, okay? And you need to learn that, okay? The fact that the price keeps dumping, or really unpredictable dumps which are not based on anything, that should worry you, because the market cap is reaching a really dangerous price. If we're going under 300 billion, that is going to result in a $6,000 Bitcoin, and that's not really impossible. Okay, you cannot predict the market anymore. The market is now really under danger. It's really just like a piece of strap just burning around. There's nothing left of the market. Okay, and you might saying, why are you implying fear in the market and why all the FUD? I believe that Bitcoin maybe over the long term might increase in price, but at the current moment we should like act fast. We should have a plan B if something happens. Okay, you like even of hodl, okay, you should cash out some of your like money and you should keep the other piece. Okay, I'm not cashing out yet, but I'm not also a financial advisor, but still I want to actually tell you that there's no good news. Okay, and even if there's good news, you should do your own due diligence. The attitude in the market is not healthy. Okay, so now we're going through two other articles. Beware this crypto investment scam. So the SEC, we all know the SEC, they made a new coin or a new initial coin offering or ICO called How A Coins. Okay, and they made this like an awareness for investors that you should not invest in every single ICO out there, since so many of them are scam. And they actually gave like an article about 5 common red flags in cryptocurrency scams, claims of high guaranteed returns. I think we really exposed a lot of these scams. Okay, and celebrity endorsements. Actual celebrity endorsements are nothing new. I mean, you might see like some football player on an ad like just endorsing some product because he got paid. He didn't even try the product, he just endorsing it, he's giving an advertisement for it. Okay, so you need to also learn that, for example, these Fiverr actors, they're also endorsing these stuff without knowing that they're endorsing scams. Okay, claims of SEC complaint. So if you don't know, some of these marketplaces are saying like, or giving claims like, we are SEC registered and we are like accepted by these few cards or something. These are not actually accepted really, but they are like false and fake. Okay, investing with a credit card. I really don't think that you should invest with a credit card. I think wire transfer is the best investing like point of view, because when you invest with a credit card, it's really just dangerous, but with wire transfer you really can control your like payment more. Okay, and depends on the investment. Okay, you just don't look at me and just say wire transfer. What was a wire transfer? I'm just saying wire transfer because some of these investments like best are paid with wire transfers rather than a credit or debit card. Pump and dump scams. So pump and dump scams are really just let's say really unpredictable. Okay, pump and dumps really happen with these low volume coins, the coins that really just have like few dollars or few $100, okay, worth of volume. What they do, they invest few thousands or hundreds of thousands or even millions. They pump the price like huge on Cryptopia, for example, and then they dump it. Okay, and I don't know if the SEC really returned people's money off this scam. I think they did, but if they didn't, then let them enjoy their money. Okay, Bitcoin price fails to accomplish predicted rally following NYC crypto conference. So you see, guys, the fact is that people are saying that we are guaranteeing you that the price is going to pump. You need to learn, okay, you need to learn a huge lesson from the attitude of the people, because these are the same people who are investing in the market. These are the same people who own these bitcoins and cryptocurrencies. Okay, I'm not saying that you should actually now withdraw all your money and just exit cryptocurrencies. I'm saying you should stay, but you should also be aware of this attitude. Okay, don't be with these who are hyping. Okay, don't be with them. You should actually expect the opposite. You always need to have plan B. This is why I cashed out some of my Zcash in the last pump, if we can see right here. Okay, because like it was really just scary, because the market is now like having this attitude of we're guaranteeing you hundreds of thousands of bucks. Okay, and we're predicting Bitcoin $60,000. I don't believe such predictions, okay, based on lame data. Okay, as you can see here, I nearly just sold about here in the pump while it was pumping in like the last day. Okay, I really just sold at these levels, but other than that, I just really sold some of my Zcash, kept the other half. But still, I have always a plan B of any market I invest in, or for example, if you affiliate market, or just like sell some stuff on Amazon or stuff. So the conclusion of this video is beware of the attitude of the market. Do against what people are hyping for, just like December. Learn from that, learn from today, learn from all these bearish market trends that we're having since January till today, till May. Okay, you should actually learn about the attitude of the market, because that might actually result in a really bad situation. Okay, and you need to keep up with the news. Okay, if the news are predicting a really hyping, okay, you need to cash out the half and keep the other half so you can stay on the safe side. But anyways, I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own due diligence. I'm just a human, just sending out the message. Time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. And see you guys on the next video.